When people think of Louisiana, they often picture jazz in New Orleans, Cajun cuisine, and sprawling bayous. But beyond the tourist hotspots lies a lesser-known truth. Louisiana is one of the most sparsely populated and rapidly declining states in America. Why are so many people leaving, and what's keeping new residents from moving in? Stick around as we uncover the 10 real reasons behind Louisiana's population decline, and why life in the Bayou State might not be what it seems. Louisiana is ground zero for some of the most catastrophic natural disasters in U.S. history. Hurricanes like Katrina, Ida, and Laura have left entire communities uninhabitable. Constant flooding, storm surges, and erosion make rebuilding incredibly difficult and expensive. For many families, it's simply not worth the risk to stay. Did you know Louisiana loses a football field of land every 100 minutes? That's due to coastal erosion, rising sea levels, and decades of poor environmental management. Homes, roads, and even entire towns are slowly being swallowed by the Gulf. With land literally disappearing, it's no wonder people are packing up and leaving. From pothole-riddled roads to collapsing bridges, Louisiana's infrastructure ranks among the worst in the nation. Even in major cities like Baton Rouge and New Orleans, public transit is limited and unreliable. Rural communities are often completely isolated. This lack of investment drives people away and deters new growth. Once fueled by oil, gas, and shipping, Louisiana's economy has struggled to diversify. Unemployment remains high, wages are low, and job opportunities are scarce, especially outside the major cities. Many residents are forced to move out of state for better-paying, stable jobs. Louisiana consistently ranks at the bottom for public education in the United States. Low teacher pay, underfunded schools, and high dropout rates create a vicious cycle. Young families looking to build a future often avoid settling here because of the limited educational opportunities for their children. New Orleans may be iconic, but it also ranks as one of the most dangerous cities in America. High violent crime rates plague several areas across the state, making safety a major concern. For residents, the constant fear of crime is a strong motivator to relocate. Louisiana has one of the highest poverty rates in the United States, with nearly 1 in 5 residents living below the poverty line. This widespread economic hardship affects everything, from access to healthcare, to housing, to education, making it difficult for families to get ahead. Louisiana's government has long struggled with corruption, mismanagement, and political dysfunction. From scandals to budget crises, the state's inability to address its own problems frustrates residents and discourages investment. This instability creates an uncertain future that many people would rather avoid. In rural Louisiana, hospitals are closing and medical professionals are in short supply. This healthcare desert forces residents to drive hours for basic care, making it a serious concern, especially for older populations. With such critical gaps in services, it's easier for many to relocate than to wait for improvements. From worsening hurricanes to oppressive humidity and heat waves, Louisiana's climate is becoming more extreme. These environmental challenges aren't just inconvenient, they're life-altering. For many, the future here feels too uncertain, too dangerous, and too hot to handle. Louisiana is a state full of history, culture, and natural beauty. But beneath the charm lies a complex web of environmental, economic, and social issues that are pushing people out. Unless bold steps are taken, the exodus may only continue, leaving behind ghost towns, crumbling levees, and fading traditions. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into America's changing landscape. And tell us in the comments, have you ever been to Louisiana? Would you consider living there?